What's going on? Alrighty. So, as I'm sure all of you are well aware, today we just had Christmas. Not Christmas. We didn't just have Christmas. We just had Thanksgiving. When this comes out, it'll probably be a few days ago. When I'm filming this, it was yesterday. Today's Black Friday. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Yeah, it'll probably come out at some point. So, I would like to share with you my experience of working on Black Friday. Now, I want to clarify. Yes, I had to work on Black Friday. However, I also work at Cycle Gear, which, when it's 45 degrees out, people aren't really thinking about going and getting motorcycle stuff. However, people still do. So, we weren't crazy busy. When I got there, we had a big rush going. We had probably 20 people in the store, very small store, so that's actually kind of a lot of people. And there was only like 4 or 5 of us working at the time, so we had to take on quite a few people at the same time. Not that big a deal. I've had to do that before, just in the summer. In the summer is when it really gets busy, especially during like bike nights, but it's whatever, you know, it's whatever. So, with that being said, I still hated it. Partially because our company didn't actually update our system for any of the Black Friday sales. So we had to just know the Black Friday sales and go in and completely change the prices for anything that bring up. So like we had this helmet on sale. It was a helmet, it came with a dark smoke shield, $50, $49.99. Whenever you would ring it up, it would ring up as $120, $119.99. So that sucked, because then sometimes you would accidentally get called out on your shit, like I did today. So I rang this one person up and she's like, "Oh, those socks should be $10, not $15. Yes, we have socks that cost $15. We have socks that cost $25. And it's just one pair of socks. They're knee highs. They're by 100%. I believe. They're really nice socks. Don't know that I'd pay $25 for them, but that's, whatever. So she called me out on my shit. And I honestly kind of appreciated that a little bit, because it meant we didn't screw anyone over. And as much as you might think we want to screw people over, we don't, okay? We honestly don't, especially not me as a worker, because at that point I have to deal with all of the ramifications and none of the benefits. I am willing to put a challenge out there that I am a better salesman than 75% of car salesmen out there, new and used. Yeah, put me up against someone. Put me up against someone who even is a car salesman. We'll both try to sell a car. I know this is never gonna happen, but put me up against someone. We'll both try to sell the same car to 2 different people, and I almost guarantee I'm going to do a better job than them. Because if you ever notice something, car salesmen kind of suck at their job. They do. They kind of suck at their job. They go, "Yeah, this is a Chevy Camaro. What package is it? It's a, Girl, what are you doing? It's, runs around to the back. Oh, it's a ZL11LE. Run over to the front." Like, yeah, give me 5 minutes. I could have fucking figured that out. It's stupid. I mean, sometimes we do that too, okay? Sometimes I do that too, I will admit. Sometimes I don't know something about a very particular helmet. Like, I maybe not know the exact price of this very one specific helmet in this graphic. Like, for example, we have an X14, Shoei X14 in a blue, I don't know what the graphic's called, but it's a blue, silver, white graphic. It's currently on closeout because it's kind of old. And we have it listed for, see? My best guess is 678. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere along those lines. I know it's in the 600s, and I know it's in the higher 600s. So I have a general idea. But, like, I know a shit ton about it. I know a shit ton about a lot of the stuff in our store. If you give me a week on a car salesman lot, I almost guarantee I'll be a better salesman than just about anyone there. Just because most of them suck at their job, I've noticed. Now, if you're a car salesman out there and you're thinking, oh, well, this motherfucker, this guy's calling me out, he's not a better salesman, he's not a better salesman than me, I'll fucking kill you, I'll fucking kill you for saying it. Whoa. There are some really good salesmen out there. There are some really good car salesmen out there, especially. That's how people get tricked into buying a car that's way too expensive for them. Or get tricked into buying a car that they don't need. Like, for example, a 14-year-old kid probably doesn't need a brand new F-250. It's just probably something they don't need. I'm betting to guess that a 14-year-old, yes, here in Kansas, 14-year-olds can drive on the road. It's called a farmer's permit. It's stupid. No one should be allowed to even have their learner's permit before 16 years old, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. It's stupid. It's stupid how people can be so stupid. Now I'm getting on to a completely different rant that I didn't mean to. But we're here now, so people, if you're going to make a purchase that's over $50, let's say, do your fucking research. Okay? Even if it's like $75. Say you're gonna go buy a $75 video game. Say you're buying a video game, okay? Brand new video game, let's call it Mortal Kombat, okay? Mortal Kombat 11 just came out. It didn't actually just come out, but let's say it did. Mortal Kombat 11 just came out. $60, okay? It might be on sale somewhere. I wouldn't bet that it would be, but it might be. Someone might have a releasing special where it's $55 instead of $60. You don't know until you look it up. Do your fucking research. It pisses me off. And look into what you're actually buying. So many people get so caught up with dealer costs and stupid shit that they don't need to pay for. Like, for example, at my work, we change tires. We require that the wheels come off the bike because we can't touch the bike because we're not actually a mechanic shop. When we go to check them out, say they bought a tire and they got a tire change, I go over every single thing so that they don't look at the receipt and go, oh, what is all this shit? Because there is some stuff that we have to tack on. So we have to put the tire on there that they're actually buying. They understand that. We have to put the tire change on. It's $25 if you buy it from us, $50 if you buy it from somewhere else. They understand that. We tell them that very, very much up front. There's a couple other things. If they don't want to keep their tire, we have to charge them a $5 fee because someone else charges us $5 per tire to come and get it. We don't make any money on that, and I make that very clear to people out there. If we do make money on that, there better not be a goddamn speck on my screen. There's not. Camera, sorry. We do not make any money on that. If we do, someone needs to fucking tell me. Because I've been telling customers that we don't make any money on it, and I'm going to be really pissed if they come out of nowhere and say that we do, because that's bullshit. Another thing is the Kansas environmental tax that we have to tack on. It's a $1 fee. Can't do anything about it. We just have to do it. I go over that with them. Sometimes they need a new valve stem, because if we don't put a new valve stem in, then their tire could blow up, because the valve stem blows out. That wouldn't be good either. That's like $4? $4. I don't actually change tires, so I don't know this stuff right now. I just kind of check them out sometimes. That's like $4. I make sure to go over that. I'll be like, hey, your valve stem was really shitty. We had to replace it. They'll be like, oh, okay. I'm like, it's $4. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Another thing is a tube for the tire if it needs it. When I say that, if it's a spoke tire, it almost always needs a new tube. If it's a brand new tube that they just put in like a week before, then we probably won't replace it because that's pretty shitty. But most of the time we do because it needs it. We'll go over that with them too. That's usually like a $15 item. And it'd be really shitty of us to be like, oh yeah, you want a tire and a tire change? Yeah, well, the tire's gonna cost $180. Let's say it's a rear tire. The tire's gonna cost $180, and $25 tire change, that's gonna be $205. And then for them to actually get there and go to pay, and it's not $205, it's $237 with tax. And they go, why is this $237? You know, tax doesn't make up $25. So why is this $237? We'll go, oh, we have this on there. Oh, well, we have this on there. Oh, we have this on there. It's just better to go over it right away. That's something that car salesmen don't fucking do, and it's stupid. It's stupid. Why would you agree to pay a huge amount of money for something that you don't even know that you're paying for? Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's like being like, oh yeah, hey honey, go out and go get me something. Go get me something. Oh, what do you want me to get you, hon? Doesn't matter. Just buy me something. Just buy me something. And you know what? Do me a favor. When you get home, throw it in the trash. Thanks. Makes absolutely no fucking sense. Okay, now with my rant over, I talked to my mom, and she's been watching my videos, and she had a couple complaints. Suggestions for me. She had a couple suggestions for me. For one, she said I need to shorten my videos. Completely agree. My videos are too long. I kind of just go on rants and just roll with it. Sorry, okay? I don't mean to make 20-minute videos. It just happens. It just happens. And then I tried cutting it up into 2 parts. I did that with the actors' opinions ones, as you guys saw. Kind of worked out. They were still both like 17 minutes long. That was really long, and I don't want to do like 5 different parts to make them all like 5 minutes each. So what she said to do instead is to just pick one movie and go on about it for like 5 minutes. I think that's a great idea. I might try that in the future. Another thing that she said was I need to stop saying a lot. Obviously, she did not watch my first video, where I literally hit myself in the head every single time I said But I agree with her. I do need to stop saying a lot because it sounds like I'm unprepared. It sounds like I come in here and just do whatever the fuck I want. And obviously I don't do that. Well, my point is, I'm trying to get better. I would like any constructive criticism that you can throw at me. If your constructive criticism consists of, you're stupid, go die in a hole. That's not constructive criticism, okay? That's not constructive criticism. I'd really appreciate constructive criticism, not hateful asshole talk. So I'll try something else, but in the meantime, I guess I'll talk to myself.